I've arrived at Bush Willow. I had to stop at the farmer's market. There, the wind's coming up. I stopped at the farmer's market and there's a lot of people there. And then came out here, it's all misty, it's not cold, but absolutely beautiful. And there's quite a few people around. A couple of caravans up there. And there's tents up there and some more caravans behind the bush there. But I'm connected to shore power. Not that I really need it because the solar is working pretty well. Here for a couple of days. Enjoy watching. Must be back at Bush Willow. And they van handled the dirt road much better than the L300. Yeah, two things. The van is newer than what the L300 was. And it's just got better suspension because it's like, what, 11 years newer. Enjoy. Cheers. And then the rain came down. I first thought it's just heavy mist, but it is actually raining now. And this is the reason why I had to stop at the farmer's market. Nougat, chocolate coated, cranberry. Lots of dessert for the next couple of days. Good morning, Sunday morning. As usually at Bush Willow, peaceful and quiet. Only thing you hear is birds. I had a bit of rain yesterday afternoon. Continuous soft drizzle. And now this is just, I think, mist. But I think it's going to be like this all day, so I've decided to hit the road, go home, as this was not part of being camping, it was just part of testing the van. So I'll be back later this year, another 2 weeks or so, or I'll be back in early New Year. Then I'll come and stay for a couple of days. Doesn't matter about the weather then. Enjoy. See you later. I just got home. Decided to come home early. Intention was only to come back on Tuesday, but Sunday today. Missed the traffic and also the weather wasn't too kosher up there. I didn't have lots of editing to do, so I thought, no, I'll just come home. It was a good trip back. Van goes well. Spend a lot of time and money and a lot of effort into the van, but it's paying off. A couple of things I've still got to check: the shower and geyser that I want to work on. So that'll be the job for the next couple of days before I go on the year-end trip again up towards Nottingham Road area. So we'll chat again later. Cheers. I've just removed the gas geyser that was in the van, and as per this notice there, big writing, for outdoor use only, not meant to be in a cupboard in a camper van. Anyway, I've just removed that, and then they've got some type of material that looks like asbestos to line the whole cupboard for heat. Busy removing all of that now. That is where the geyser was. There's the exhaust pipe. And then there's some more cladding on that side that I'll take off now. I don't know why there was a big hole drilled on that side of the shower. I've just got a plug in there at the moment, just for while I'm travelling, for dust, that dust doesn't get in there. There's a standard drain there. I don't know the purpose of that. It's supposed to be a drain, but underneath, wood rot all over, because there was only a hole drilled right through the floor. No pipe was attached. So all the water that ran out there just went all over the area here underneath. It's all wood rot. And with all the gaps that's there between the wall and the toilet. And every time I open this door, I notice there's water there at the bottom. And I just assumed it was leaking somewhere around here, and that I will check it when I get home. But this morning when I opened this now to let the sun dry that out, I then saw and noticed from the inside gaping hole there. Even there, it's right through down into that compartment, open all the way across there and there at the bottom. So whatever water comes from there, so I don't know where else, this is leaking. So guess what? This is all coming out. Yeah, I'm going to remove all of this as well. Just rather have a loose porta potty. And I will replace the floor, or I'll just make a piece of fiberglass that will fit, extend the floor on that side. With the basin, I'll still decide. With my L300, I just removed the whole basin. Just made life so much easier, much bigger space in the shower. I might just do the same, just remove all of that, because firstly, basin is small, and being right in the corner, yeah, I'd rather have the shower space. So anyway, I'll have a look at that and think about that, but that is definitely coming out. And same as the toilet that I'm going to take out, I'm sure I'm going to be taking this aircon out. The aircon that I bought for the L300, newer technology, and I personally think it works better than this one, so I might just take this out. But I'll first try it on my next trip. Umbrella mounted in one corner by the door, and my walking stick, cobweb remover stick, mounted on the other side. Some more final touches. There's an arm extender